Today is part 4 of our very special stream. We're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. Last part was a little eventful, so expect this stream to be eventful too. Let's get this game open. Oh, it worked. Doesn't usually work this fast. And as you guys can see, by the way, I found a way to full screen it now, so now you can't see my thing anymore, so you guys can see the full screen. Alright, we're at this glitched menu. Sayori no longer exists, apparently, after last time. So, I guess we have to... Can we load a game? Oh, we can. File error. Characters Sayori character. Files missing or corrupt. Save files corrupt. Starting a new game. Oh. What? How am I supposed to read that? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. What? What the hell is going on? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, but kind of works out just because you know each other for so long? What's going on? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just signed idle in front of the crosswalk and let... I don't think my game is okay, y'all. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Me and you both. Me and you both, man. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Me and you both. Those guys just like me. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. School days is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with anyway. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Doomsday? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Yo, when we were doing this Sayori route last time, before Sayori did what she did, didn't we go in the classroom to look for markers and construction paper? Yo, W callback. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity. Oh my god. And publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Why the game just tweak? It's probably fine. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing. There's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Besides, it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature club can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Wait, it's a she? Oh yeah, baby. We found someone as degenerate as us. Hey, maybe we'll get a girl after all. Maybe we'll get a girl after all. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? This guy was thinking what I was thinking. This guy was thinking what I was thinking. Did Monica say she? Hey, Doomsday. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you at the very least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I had no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Okay. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Doomsday. You know that. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year class and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me! What was that? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Doomsday. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! I had to say it like that. He put 2 exclamation marks. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, no, I'm not! Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, who's apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into Doomsday in a classroom and he decided to come out and check the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Doomsday? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll still make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Oh shit, we're at 3 viewers. What's up, y'all? God, I gotta adjust my posture. I look terrible on the stream. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, does not a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Yo, what the fuck is going on with me today? Why can't I say these words, bro? Sorry, y'all, you're gonna have to give me a second. So, Doomsday, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces around her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way she lights up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grab onto something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It's just your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But, what gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Doomsday? Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now we've reached the most important topic. I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Yeah? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Doomsday. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. I must just make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. I'll feel terrible for laying everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay, in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Because we're down bad. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Doomsday? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Doomsday, I'm so happy. We can be an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Doomsday, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yo, it's just me or is Monika acting strange? Like, did she act like this, like, last stream? If I didn't know any better, I would say she's kind of acting like Sayori. Is the game, like, glitching because now that Sayori's gone, so it's making, like, Monika kind of act like Sayori? She's saying stuff like, I'm so happy. And she used to... now she's going, like, well, she used to only have the... Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, the E-H-E-H-E-H. She never did that before. She did the A-H-A-H-A-H. Now she's doing the, like, the E-H, which only Sayori did. Maybe... Now that Sayori's gone, the game's glitching, and so Monika's starting to act like Sayori. Oh. Alright. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Hey, y'all see what I'm saying, though? I don't remember her acting like this before. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. How long's the stream been? Alright. I usually end at the poem mini games, but since it's only been 20 minutes, we'll keep going. Let's end at the next one. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. You know what's funny? When I did this stream for the first time, the stream crashed as soon as I said Monica. I don't know why. I just thought that was funny. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it's us writing a poem tonight. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, there's no one in chat. Alright, unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Of course I'd like to read it. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. What? What the fuck? Third party. Wait, I gotta read this again, y'all. What? A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. Is this talking about Sayori? One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Is that why everything's fucking up? Is something interfering with the game? That's why Monica's acting weird. That's why the game keeps glitching. Wait, is that why Monica was acting like so weird before Sayori's like suicide? Because like a third party was like messing with her? I don't know, y'all. That's crazy. When I said special poem, I was not expecting this. Let's move on, I guess. I was gonna say, since there's no one in chat, yeah, I'm the only viewer right now. So since there's no one to ask, fuck, who should we go with? I mean, we went for Yuri last time. We could go for Natsuki. I mean, to be fair, let's just go with Natsuki. Since I was doing the Sayori review, I already know which like words work for Natsuki too. So it's gotta be anime, Rose. Okay, there goes my perfect poem. Actually, wait, if I save here, right, and I quit. Do I want to quit? Yes. I think it'll start me back at the beginning if I redo it, so we can get like a perfect Natsuki poem. And if it doesn't, then I just wasted you guys' time. Performance warnings. Computer's about to display. Is this part of the game? Continue shows. Let's just continue. Is that part of the game? Well, we'll just ignore that, but it's gonna start us back at the beginning, right? Yeah, it does. So now we're at 1 to 20. So I think if we go... like lucky, yep. Bouncy, yep. Judgment doesn't... Empty chat. Yeah, the stream's been a little empty. Thanks for being here, I guess, Dill Pickle. Alright. That dude's always talking about being judged, but I think sweet, yep. Cheeks, chocolate, kiss, holiday, parfait, disoriented, amazing, atonally. Kiss, yep. Cute, Definitely Natsuki. Twirl, freckle, destiny, uncontrollable anger, flying cry, after image. This one maybe? If Fury jumps up. Okay, I'm not restarting again. Let's just go Kawaii, Sugar, Giggle, Jump, Kitty, Jumpy, Family, Bliss, Time, Headphones, Play, Party, say Unending, Portrait? Yeah, I don't think there was a Natsuki word in there. Anime, Friends, and Fun. Alright, pretty good. Yo. Oh, Dill Pickle's still here. Got you, bro. Thank you, Dill Pickle. Alright. Gotta get ready for this. Hi again, Doomsday. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Did y'all just see that? Okay, so something's going on with the game. Thanks for keeping your promise, Doomsday. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. The game is tweaking. Okay. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. Monica, move your ass! I can't read. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. That had absolutely no idea what we're talking about. Manga just wanted to fire some shots, bro. Natsuki's catching strays. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Doomsday. Yo, it could just be me tweaking, but is the screen kind of like diagonal a little bit? Like, Yuri looks different. Like, y'all get what I'm saying, right? I'm sorry, Doomsday. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait! I didn't mean it like that. Y'all hearing this? The music's like tweaking a little bit. Is that the... Oh, I gotta adjust my posture. I didn't mean it like that. Ugh. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite not reading much. This is kind of making me think that we should have gone with Yuri instead of Natsuki. This is just to make the chatters happy. We'll go for all 3. Alright. Back to it. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. See, I wasn't tweaking. She was zoomed in and diagonal. Like, y'all saw that, right? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face already buried in a book. Why did I say it like that? Yuri's face already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Oh. Okay. So she's, is this the first time someone sweared in this game? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you find out where the other person stands. This was in 2017, so yeah, that's fair. Because that's when this game came out. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's got it written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. And she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I just remember something really funny. Have y'all seen that one clip? I don't remember who it was, but they're playing this one, like, they're playing this part, and then when Natsuki says, it's probably the most irritating sight in the world, they go, I don't know, how about terrorism? Alright, sorry, I gotta keep moving. I know that feel. I got a close look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? Series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it to the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Doomsday. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book. In fact, she pulls out the first one of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. This features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated female poses. Not female, feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She passes to the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to read. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it! Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. It's not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Oh my god, bro. This stream's just gonna be me simping for all 4 of the girls, isn't it? Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, it's been a long time since I read the beginning. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. So it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kinda grew out of these, especially since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of the plot. Suey Mama! Okay. So now, I really gotta chill, man. I really gotta chill. Okay. I'm sorry to all Natsuki fans. I was dissing your goat last stream. I see where y'all are coming from now. I see where y'all are coming from. Let's move on. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I ever get my friends to read this. They think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes you want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which book? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Okay. What's with the black text? Is she telling the truth? Or is this like... That's crazy. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? So we're just gonna ignore the fact that Natsuki just says her dad beats her? I guess we're moving on. I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What's going on? Why is it just dots? Time passes. As it does, yo. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. She looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Slowly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Okay. What if I go to history? Is she saying anything? I think the game's just glitching. And the music just stopped. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Margaret reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Doomsday. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyways, why don't we all share poems now? Okay, unfortunately, we don't have anyone in chat, so I can't know you guys' reactions. But this is crazy. What the fuck is happening? So shit is definitely starting to hit the fan. Who should I show my poem up to first? I feel like we should do Natsuki because we wrote it for her, but I feel like we just spent all this time with her, so let's go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I am not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they end up pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and then fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not that finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learn by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That's going to be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologized to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you know if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Is this just the same thing as last time? Yeah, it's just the same as last time. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad that you like it. I'd be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Doomsday. Really? Well, I must have completely missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should we show the poem to next? Oh, we have a first-time chatter. Hi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, who should we show my poem to next? Thinking Natsuki. Yeah, let's go Natsuki. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could be doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why I had mine when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, that's not that great. Let me show you what real literature looks like. But you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Damn, this girl hates me. How are you? Oh, I'm doing great, thank you. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go around announcing to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure he never actually said that. I say that mostly myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I'm with this guy. Holy, she's just straight busting my balls. I can't figure out if that's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only guess Monica will make me if I don't. Alright, it's just the same as our first stream. I'm gonna give y'all a second to read this because I'm not going to. Alright. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did ya? Guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who's your favorite? Oh, it was Sayori, but I don't think she exists anymore. My new favorite, it's got to be Yuri. All right, who should I show my poem to next? Let's go, Monica. Hi, Doomsday. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until we're settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Doomsday. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? With that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Doomsday. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes you think of something that Suki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. What? Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Well, that explains a few things, yeah. Oh, wow. But sometimes she'll lose all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. It's just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Jesus fucking Christ! What? How do you... What? How does Monica know about this? Sorry, I was just trying to look on the bright side. Oh my god, that's dark. I fucking love Yuri, my fictional wife, and Monica. Respectable choices, respectable choices. Sorry, I'm just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So my guy is not gonna bring up the fact that she just said that Natsuki's dad doesn't feed her. I guess we're skipping past that. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. On the wall. Oh, this one's different. Natsuki is mean, but I like it. Yeah, same. I get all the Natsuki fans now, to be honest. I was hating on her during Act 1. I kind of get it now, though. This one's different, though. This poem, all the other ones were the same as the Act 1 poems, but this one's different. Hole in the wall. I'll read some in Monica's voice. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic crawling, playing tricks in my ear. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Am I fucking tweaking? Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic sprawling playing tricks in my ear begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. He's right there. He's right there. Swallow my fears, I brandish my pen. So I think Monica's on a few things. I don't quite get what her poem is trying to tell us. I think Monica needs to lay off the weed for a few days. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I would call it a little more than freeform, but to each their own. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it, but I guess you say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been kind of influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this. It's kind of coming on strongly. So, is Monika's poems weird because the game's glitching now? It's like, before, like, Yuri and Natsuki were glitching, like, some of the stuff was glitching. Is that why Monika's poems make no sense? It's like the game's tweaking? Let's move on. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on one point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand, and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Y'all heard that shit, right? Never mind. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, then I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Doomsday did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Doomsday liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Oh, Rosie's here. What's up? What's up, y'all? Why is there no music playing? Like, last time there was music playing during this fight, but there's no music playing. I'm scared, y'all. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Oh, there it is. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Doomsday appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh. Yo, did I miss anything? Where's Sayori? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Not me. I'm happy so many people are suddenly joining. We're at 4 viewers right now. Y'all came just in time. Are you really that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs gradually grew a size bigger as soon as Doomsday started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me! Look who's what? Okay, they are going at each other. Me! Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch! Edgy? Sorry, but my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. I think you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Doomsday hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she just knows I was standing there. Doomsday, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, I didn't even do that. It just skipped. Who do I pick? Fuck. Who do I pick? Natsuki's low-key an asshole, but we're kind of going for her, so let's go Natsuki. Natsuki! 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 Ah! Okay. My headphone's still connected. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Doomsday? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? What the fuck just happened? Is it just... There's no music either. Is it just... There's no... So, what the fuck is going on? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably just better for us to stay out of this. What was that one thing that skipped? Wait, I'm trying to scroll up. Why is it not letting me scroll up? Doomsday, she's just trying to make... It's not true she started it. Oh, this is the part that skipped. How I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whenever I agree with them, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be... Oh, so that's... And then that's where Monica steps in. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll be back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time than the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, so, this is starting to be a little bit of an eventful stream. Okay. So, things are definitely not okay. I mean, I probably should have known that when I walked in on Sayori hanging herself, but, things are not okay at all. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it! I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Doomsday. Please don't hate me. Please! I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure not so you forget all about this by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Doomsday. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate your... How long is the stream going on for? Because usually I end it here. It's an hour and 5 minutes. My other streams are like an hour and 30 minutes. Let's... Oh my god, this is going to be another one. This is going to be a very long stream again. It's going to be a pain in my ass to edit. But you know what? Let's keep going. Let's go for Natsuki again. Boop. I feel like plays Natsuki. Silly. Candy. This Papa Natsuki. Screw this. Bye. Why is Tail Miscus leaving, bruh? Stream too long and boring. Such a fucking hater, yo. Let's go, Papa. Beauty, excitement, cute. Kitty. Color, hop. Okay, so far so good. Parfait. Tragedy, frightening, breathe. Valentine. Can we get a perfect poem? Climax, sadness, imagination, grief, email, vitality, rain cloud, sparkle, party. Party? Childhood. Friends. Hope. We almost had a perfect Natsuki poem, but we just fucked it up. Alright, let's just go. Lucky, skirt, pout, cry, poof, socks, jump, marshmallow. Alright, pretty good. We got Moose Natsuki. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting again. It's gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Doomsday. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy you're considering apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it doesn't make me think any less of you. I have already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing, and I know you really didn't mean it. What the hell's going on? Why is this guy glazing Yuri? Doomsday. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything was a little brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yeah, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing.
Oh, is this because Monica said that she would forget it by tomorrow?
I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're this kind of person who worries a little bit too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
Wait. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was probably nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But... Miney Bowl, Sailcloth, Blind Sight, Lifeline, and Protostity, faultlessly offered Surrematiculemonade. Glad your apology anyway, if it helped you feel better about it. Blind Sight, Lifeline, Anima Rapicity, faultlessly offered serotoninade colescence. That's great, Natsuki.
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. Because I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, it's not that at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway?
My last period day was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
It makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano?
I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve.
Yes, I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song. It's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool.
I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Doomsday. Not Yuri. Monica smiled sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see.
Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks!
So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Doomsday. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me.
Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over here.
Oh my.
Okay, I was kind of hoping to do the Natsuki route, but I don't think this game's giving me the choice. Well, I looked at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that gets turned into a human experiment prison.
What the fuck is going on? Okay. Basically, it's about this religious camp that gets turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But this really gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them too. Oh, it might be a little bit much of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. God, I hope so! It's kind of dark, isn't it? With this guy, understatement of the century, holy moly! You may sound like it's gonna be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Kinda like this whole fucking game, god damn. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Doomsday? Not really! Not really. I prefer my books to have not a lot of human experiment prisons and, taking off people's limbs. That might just be me, though. Might just be me. No, it's not that. Fuck. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's a fucking weirdo, y'all. She's a fucking weirdo. Hey, maybe some of y'all are into that. Maybe some of y'all are into them weird girls, okay? Y'all can have Yuri. I don't know if I want her anymore. She's all yours, guys. She's all yours. I mean, actually, I'm not gonna say she's all yours. I think we're just gonna... I mean... Nah, I think she's chill. She's just, she just has a little weird traits, but hey, we ain't gonna judge, okay? We ain't gonna judge. We're not judging over here. You can be into whatever you want, I guess. She's so shy and reclusive. Fuck, I skipped it. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Okay, maybe we were being too harsh. Maybe she has a perfectly normal reason for liking this book, so... you know what, we're not gonna judge. We're not gonna judge. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay, so Yuri's struggling with some self-love issues, I can see. She's a little nihilistic. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body get... Why did it just skip? What does it say? Wait, what's not showing? I saw something about my whole body gets... Well, I'll watch the stream after. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Okay. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? What is going on? I'm kind of scared, y'all. I'm kind of scared. I feel a little uneasy. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what
about what Yuri... I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Sometimes I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Even though it's maybe a little distracting. The feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Okay, so Yuri's a little wacko. She's into some strange things. She might be a little crazy, but hey, some people like crazy girls, okay? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It's like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open the book, to hold the book open. I guess this kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Silly mama! Alright, forget everything I said about Yuri before. Forget everything, bro. This might be the right choice. I'm sorry, Natsuki, but like... Y'all have got to hear me out on this one. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Alright. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I just sit with my right arm to the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're held together even closer than before. That's kind of distracting me. So I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Oh, spicy! Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Okay, we might have that riz. We might be that guy. She's a little more crazy this time around. She did kinda... they did kinda have that fight. The game is broken because we just, again... I feel like this game keeps forgetting that, like, an hour of gameplay ago, we just saw our best friend hang themselves. So, it's a little crazy. We probably shouldn't skip over that. We did also find out that Natsuki's dad doesn't feed her. But, hey, maybe this is a very, unordinary dating sim. Who knows? Maybe it's a little out of the ordinary. I don't even know anymore, yo. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Let's just move on. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. You continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the book before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking of the way that she second guesses everything she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? What the fuck does this character do that Yuri doesn't want to be compared to her, bro? Are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading.
You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? He puts a hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yer stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Doomsday? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Your was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Don't worry, I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes. So it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. Didn't she just go to get water? Bro starts streaming right when I have work. Maybe stop being fucking employed. Yeah, maybe, how about you quit your job and you start watching my streams, buddy? I'm kidding, I know it's kind of real life, so I'm just busting his balls. I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go, Natsuki. Natsuki, what's up? Oh yeah, we about to put some game down. Come on, I wrote this poem for you and everything. Come on. Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, what do you mean? This one was better than my last one. I got more of your words in there. Then again, if this one's as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new at this, so I won't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone's club writes a little differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you're spending more time with Yuri today. Some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll be able to learn something from it. Okay, it's very, very expressive, Natsuki. It's very free form. I can see where you're coming from here with the, like, jumble of the letters. It shows your, like, inner thoughts. I'm really understanding this poem on, like, a deep philosophical level. I see what she's going for. Who the fuck am I kidding? What is this supposed to mean? Doomsday. Why don't you come and read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It's the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. It should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Doomsday, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? Go's the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. At this point, I gotta make, like, a jump scare counter. Oh my god. How many times it happened in this stream? Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi again, Doomsday. How's the writing going? It's a little strange. I think something's going on with Natsuki. Her neck was kinda at, a 90-degree angle. She kinda lost her eyes. I think we might need to check in on her. I think I might have to go to the guidance counselor now. I don't want to be in this club anymore. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad.
I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Doomsday. I was going, oh, my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. No, it's not. I wrote this for Natsuki. I used a bunch of, like, cute words and shit. This is not metaphorical. I'm not sure why. But I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. No, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I did not write this shit for Yuri. Did you? If y'all can go back in the stream, I picked mostly Natsuki words. So the game is definitely tweaking. So something's going on. I don't really know what's going on, but something's going on. Right, that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. It's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She might be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I am back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm so sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You still have plenty of time. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, wait, we want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright. Gotta get my voice on. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. No, save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and a list, cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violent, grating. Wait, why is there letters missing? Are you all seeing this? Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, scratching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. What the fuck? Playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless pump of meaningless. Delete her. Delete her? Who the fuck am I deleting? Does Monica want me to kill someone? What the fuck are you looking at me like that? Oh my god, what? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, these are Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. How am I supposed to help you? Monica, what? What the fuck is going on? She said there's a third party, right? Is the third party talking through Monica right now? Monica, what the fuck's going on? Please help me. I don't want to press OK because I don't know if I can help you. You know what? Sure. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the fuck? You should show my poem to next. Man, let's just go, Yuri. Fuck it. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things you could work on. That doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Okay, that's a lot of words.
Alright. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, I don't know what that word is, a torn harness, polybotic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of a god, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a paper written in blood, a paper written in time devolving snakes with human eyes. No, so a prayer. Oh, fuck. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snake with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of a god, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks a second every second time, a bobblehead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes, all directions, breathing, gearbox, breathing, ballhead, breathing, ship, breathing, portal, breathing, snakes, breathing, God, breathing, blood, breathing, holy stakes, breathing, human eyes, breathing, time, breathing, prayer, breathing, sky, breathing, wheel. So I think Yuri's kind of lost it a little bit. So I think everybody in the club might need to lay off the heroin for a few days. Let's see what she says. Also, do y'all notice that, like, weird stuff on the poem? Like, there's, like, splotches. Like, in the background of the writing. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah! That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You don't like the special poem. Would you like to read it? It was a little dark last time, so yes. You know what? I'd absolutely love to read this poem. Let's see. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge, empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly ground was no longer beneath my feet. I slid into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I suffered to myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. That is quite the dream. More of a nightmare, but, okay. Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everybody could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we put together anything good in just a few days. Let's end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Doomsday joined, and we started some club activities. This isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can?
to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves, like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Doomsday? No, come on. You can't take advantage of Doomsday to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really... Wait, I missed a few things. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Doomsday joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. And Doomsday's even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Doomsday want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I probably would be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, still more from a place for a few people to hang out. Why'd I think that anyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Doomsday, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, we were trying to smash. Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given the choice not to join. Like, sits downstairs at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about your word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Doomsday! It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same in the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Once she starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay, little zoom in action. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Jesus fucking Christ, Yuri! What the fuck? I think Yuri's having some feelings. You might want to talk about that with a therapist. Okay. No one would cry if she killed herself. Oh. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make a decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Doomsday? What do you want to get out of this club? You already know what I want. Well, I mean, that's what the character wants. Okay, I would never be as down bad as this guy. He repeats the same question as Monica. Actually, giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing for everyone is for everyone to get along. If your club provides something that you can't get anywhere else, I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. So, didn't really answer a question at all. What was your question again?
She says, "What do you want to get out of this club?" And this guy says, "I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. If the club provides something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about main members, the quality of each member." So this is not really what she asked. That's what ended up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Yuri, you might wanna wipe your eye. You might want to get that checked out. So you might want to stop by the doctor, and then maybe the therapist's office. Maybe get sorted out. Where was I? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're still a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. But, Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I'll look forward to it. Shall we go, Doomsday? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Doomsday before we leave. I would just want to see what he thinks of the club and all that. It's important for me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Oh, yeah? Yeah, very hectic. I think everyone here needs to see a therapist. I might need to see a therapist after what happened with Sayori. But, no, you know what? Besides that, nah, everything's fine. Doomsday, I just want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I was hoping to talk about with you. Things that only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Okay, well... Let's see if there's anyone here. There's no one here. But talk about an eventful stream. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. Okay, so, some things happen there. Yuri and Natsuki are definitely not okay. Monica's acting funny. We learned that there's a third party that, is in the game. Monica did ask us to save her that one time, so I think it's the third party's talking through Monica. Maybe because we can't date Monica. I'm just saying something's going on. It's very eventful. I'm very excited to see where this goes next. So, I guess we'll see next time. Outro time. Thank you to all my viewers. Thank you to everyone in chat. Remember to subscribe and follow. I got to get this open. Remember to subscribe and follow. Remember to like this video if you're watching this on YouTube. And with that, all that being said, remember, Doomsday is that guy.